Hey there, hi, and welcome to another episode of Sit and Spin with me, your host, Joe! Or as I like to sometimes refer to it in my head as a crazy guy who likes to talk all about all the music he loves. Not really, but today, I'm super excited to be talking about today's subject, brought to us by the fine folks at Omnivore Recordings, who have done such a fine job with the power pop catalogs of bands like Jellyfish, and some of Big Star stuff, and just so many other great bands. And today, they're finally getting around to one of my other favorite power pop bands of all time, at least debuting in the 90s, and that would be the Posies. And their first album, Failure, finally reissued on vinyl and CD. I've actually known about this coming out for quite some time, but I've had to keep mum about it for many, many months as a favor to a friend who actually works at Omnivore Records. They just didn't want all the details and stuff getting out there. So I've been nice, I haven't said anything, but I'm eagerly awaiting this to come out. I'm so happy it is finally here. The Posies are John Auer and Ken Stringfellow. These two fine-looking fellas on the back, all dressed up like The Cure, back then in the 80s. They first got together back in 1986 in Bellingham, Washington, when they first met and started writing songs together. And in 1987, they started working on the genesis of what would become Failure in John's house, in his living room, as a matter of fact, on using used tape, no less. And originally, the album was given away only on cassette, and this is a picture of the original cassette. That's what it looked like, that they issued back in 1987. And they had so much demand for it that by the time all was said and done, they'd given away or sold 10,000 copies of it just independently on their own. That many people were interested in it. And there was so much demand that local indie label Pop Llama Records actually picked up and reissued the album on vinyl in 1988, but they had to delete the track Uncombined because there just wasn't enough room for time constraints on the vinyl at the time. And then in 1989, Pop Llama reissued the album on CD, or just issued the album on CD for the first time finally. The original album cover had kind of a blue tint to it, and a simple white square. The new reissue is a little bit more of a purple tint, and a green square on the cover, and we'll get back to the reason for that in just a bit. But John Auer, Ken Stringfellow, two great singers in their own right, multi-instrumentalists, competent in playing a bunch of different instruments, and they pretty much did everything on the original demo album. When they got together to be a band and started playing out live, they actually picked up bassist Rick Roberts and drummer Mike Musburger so they could actually do live shows. And through touring and playing and all that stuff, they actually got picked up by Geffen Records, which started their major label career, and many records after that. And they went on to do independent records. They're still around making great music today as well as having solo careers. But back to Failure. Just an absolute, everything I love about power pop in this album. Gorgeous vocal harmonies, crisp melodies, influences ranging from the Beatles, the Holidays, Big Star, just everything. Great catchy tunes. Everything I love about power pop is represented on this album here. It was remastered and released back in 2004 on Houston Party Records, but it went out of print quickly, and they did like a deluxe issue of it with some bonus tracks, but all the bonus tracks were on that are also present on this new reissue from Omnivore Records, as well as one previously unreleased bonus track that you can't get anywhere but here. But the record is never sounded better. I've actually had most of the versions of this album, and it's never sounded better than it has on this, especially on vinyl. But what's great about this, if you get the record on vinyl, you get a download card, previously shown here, which will give you all the bonus tracks that are on it, because the vinyl is just the original album the way it appears, but you get all the bonus tracks via the download. And if you buy the CD, all that stuff just comes on the CD. But what's cool about the vinyl, too, oh man, this is what I love about Omnivore. Nice hardstock inner cards, cool liner notes about the band, some cool pictures, but the groovy thing about the vinyl, first pressings are on limited translucent green vinyl. Isn't that sweet? Hence the green cover, square on the cover. And the album, for vinyl and the reissues, this was co-produced by the Posies and my good friend Cheryl Pelski. So, great work from them. Thanks, Cheryl. Aces up you. Awesome job on this. As always, great job from the folks at Omnivore, man. Not only can I not say enough great things about the Posies, but I can't say enough great things about Omnivore too. And this is just the beginning. They're going to be reissuing down the road, hopefully, the rest of the Posies catalog. Specific details about that, still can't tell you. because I don't know exactly when they're coming out or what exactly is going to be on them, and because of that, I can't say anything other than there's more coming. So if you are a Posies fan, you owe it to yourself to go out and pick up the new Omnivore reissue of the album Failure. If you've never heard of the Posies, why not? Go out and pick up Failure. You won't be disappointed. It's awesome stuff. And that is all I have for you this week on Sit and Spin. Next week, another really cool reissue on vinyl. And, you know, there's some other really great stuff coming out later on down the month. So, in the meantime, Posies, Failure, now reissued. It's awesome stuff. We will catch you next time on Sit and Spin. See you then.